Figured I'd wait a couple seconds before I start actually doing the thing. But I want to do the thing. And that's not a good thing. Because I've been asking myself a lot lately, what do I actually offer to the world? Like, what am I actually doing? And am I helping? Am I creating positivity by being? Right? Because that's my question. What are you living for? And I ask this because you know, it seems to me that there are two major forces, maybe three major forces in this world, and two of them are manipulated by the third. The first is politics, and the second is a country's patriotism, and the third is money. And it comes to my audacious way of thinking that these systems don't necessarily care about you. And yet, many seem to only chase that thing, which is money, fame, and politics. I mean, Zelensky was a comedian who turned into a president, but that doesn't prove my point. I don't know what does. Reagan. The whole point of it is that once you start to wake up, you start to recognize these systems. And even as an adult, people who call it responsibilities, I mean, there's certain people in this world who, without their involvement, we wouldn't have the laws that we have, which on some level we need. Yet at the same time, it seems as though we do not, as a race, know how to control ourselves. Because no matter what level you look at it, from just the community all the way up to the international level, somewhere, someone along the way screws it up. For power, for greed, for control, for all these things that we keep elevating. We're not pushing it down. We're not saying bad with the fame. We're not saying bad with the money. We're not saying, and I'm not saying money is bad. I'm not saying fame is bad. Saying the way that we distill it, the way that we accept it, the way that we play along with it, the way that we toe the line. And yet at the same time, we want to have some kind of moral underbelly to it so we can feel good about ourselves. Oh, I'm not involved in it. I just work my job. I've worked for 30 to 40 years. I've had a good family. I take care of my kids. I do the best I can. I'm done. That's the style of a mentality in my mind of a person who's so beaten down that they were never able to live their actual dream. Somebody who's been so hurt by the system that instead And look at the people who did what they wanted to do, like farmers. Look at people who had actually had farms. They actually had like real things that were given to their families by family by family, generational wealth concepts. And you had some farmers that did really well back in the day, millionaires from just farming. And now those farms are getting taken away by Monsanto because a seed flew in the air and landed on their ground. I mean, just look at the history. Look at the world. Look at what's happened. Look what's happened to us. We're less empathetic. We only have this like idea of this first character syndrome concept. Nobody cares about anybody else. And those who do are ridiculed or not even mentioned. People chasing money one way or another, running back and forth just to be able to pay their bills, while a few thousand people have 99% of the wealth of the world. And they bicker and fight amongst each other on how to keep it for themselves with groups like Peter Thiel's 200 or the Bilderberg Group or the Freemasons or the Skull and Crossbones or the Bohemian Grove or Epstein's Island or any of these fucking weird shit that they do, dude. And we play into it. And the worst part is that we have this patriotism, dude. We have this ideology of America wanting to be good and strong and powerful and free. And we're turning into this like deep state surveillance state. Companies like Palantir, companies like Flock Safety, Ring doorbells, surveillance companies like just camera companies that work inside of, with companies, and they immediately download their stuff to the police for free, no warrant needed. And we're in a pre-crime state pretty soon, and they're talking about phasing out cell phones in the next 4 years. So by the time it's 2030, everything's going to be like attached somehow. We're talking about 2020, 30, 2020, 32. Body implants. Look, I'm not trying to be weird here. I'm not trying to be some conspiracy theorist. It's none of that, man. All of this is real documented things that have happened along the way. Think, 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 think. I'm not trying to be weird, man. I'm just saying, why haven't we woken up? And if we have woken up and we're still lying to ourselves, why are we still lying to ourselves? Why are we doing that? What is it that we are accomplishing by lying to ourselves, by lying to our children, by lying to our own hearts? I think the one thing, maybe if anything, the reason people have actually ever cared about anything that I've ever done, it's because I've always been so openly free with my mouth, with my emotions, where I'm at, where I'm feeling, how I'm staring, blah, 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 all of it, I think that's the only thing that I did right in my life. Even if it ruined my career, even if it ruined my family's connection, even if it ruined all that it has, the other side of that thing is this understanding that at the very least, I was honest and truthful and factual, and not some conspiracy theorist that was just jumping from thing. No, dude, I'm looking at it like patchworks, like little pieces of, and you put it all together, and you can't look at it close. You got to step back and look at the whole thing, and you're just like, it's obvious. It's just boop, right in front of you, and you're like, how do you not see that? How do you not see a government that's lied to you repeatedly with things like how the education system was created, how We have MK Ultra. How we went from MK Ultra, before that we had Operation Paperclip. I don't know. Why are we involved in giving money to the Germans before World War II? Why are we like crazy shit, guys? How many times has the government lied to you? How many times, dude? 9/11, Gulf of Tonkin, white flag events left and right. And yeah, everybody, it's like when I see people on the highway, bro. And it says, now you even have Google, okay? So you have Google Maps and it says red line, right? Now in Texas, there's these things called feeder roads, which are roads on the side of a highway. Never do I ever see people go, oh, wait, there's traffic here. Let me hit the feeder road and pass the traffic. And if I do, it's a small amount of people. I've always questioned it, like, why? It's the same thing at like Christmas, when the mall's really packed and there's 4 or 5 doors, and one door has been open, and people are just trying to cram through one door, and it's just like, and every once in a while you'll see somebody else open the other door, and then everybody else goes, oh yeah, there's other doors. I'm sad at myself because if people can't even recognize when there's other doors in front of them, how are they going to recognize what I'm talking about? I just sound like a crazy person, bro. That's what it's. If you look at it from your point of view, i.e., person who's watching this video and looks at me and goes, "Bro, he's crazy. He's talking about conspiracy theories and Bilderberg Group and things that I'm not sure if they're real." Palantir, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. What are those things? He's crazy. And if I were you, if I were on the other side of this video, I would be looking at myself and going, yeah, dude, guy's lost his fucking mind. He's obviously fucking cuckoo. But I implore you, I beg you. I wrote a whole list of stuff in the comment or in the description. I implore you, go look at each thing I wrote. These aren't the conspiracy theories. These aren't things that are just made up. These are the things that we're involved in, that in the end, our souls have to deal with. People ask me all the time, they're like, hey, bro, why aren't you famous? Hey, bro, why aren't you rich? And I mean, the rich thing I take. But the whole thing about fame is that it's kind of an ugly place, dude. Once you kind of get to some kind of level of recognition from everybody else, which is what you kind of wanted, you recognize that you're in a bubble of like fakeness. And granted, it's like cool because on some level what you're doing is you're sharing this little imaginary bubble of character, and if you do it right, it can be done very well. It can be done very, very well. But it also becomes a cage for that person. And then that person doesn't get to express themselves anymore. They've created something, they make money off of it. They're like, this works. And then they just do that because it's the easier way than to do anything else, seemingly. Because getting involved in anything else seems too heavy. Getting involved in anything else seems like, why do I want to do that? Why do I want to get involved in the politics of things or in the money of things? And when you start getting into either one of those things, you find out how much they're intertwined. Both the politics, both the fame, both the war, and the drug sales and the prostitution and child trafficking, and all of it gets really wound into itself. crazy as it sounds, but that money has to go somewhere. And that money somehow gets mixed in with JP Morgan or gets mixed in with, one of these massive banks or gets like, look at what happened with El Chapo. He was buying tons of art and leaving it in a freehold in Switzerland and then selling it years later and making triple the money. And that's where the real money comes back. And then the other fake money. They used to say, for every dollar that you spend, you make a vote. And I think that used to come from this concept of like, where you spend your money. If you don't spend that money, then that company goes bye-bye, right? That's how it used to be. But because of the way the conglomerate corporations work, Las Vegas is a great way to express it to you, to help you understand this system. Like, because Vegas is a mirror, right? This massive golden ball, this sphere, this what are they called? Like the crystal ball of what the future is going to be like. And if you're not wealthy enough to go to Vegas, don't go to Vegas, bro, because it will suck. You will pay $10 for a coffee. You'll pay $19 for a bottle of water. You'll pay for a room, and the hot water won't work in your shower. I mean, and then if you complain, they kick you out, and then you have to go to civil court and figure it out. Or what about the guy who works for 30-something years for a company, and they say, "Oh, we love you. We really need you to be here at this company. We're so happy with you. You're almost there. At 35 years of working for our company, we're going to give you a gold watch and a little party with pizza." And 2 years before your pension, they fucking clip. Oh, sorry. We know it was 2 years, but two things. If we would have reached your pension, we would have had to pay you a lot more than we wanted to. And number two, we had to make cuts. Had to make them. Sorry. You don't get your gold watch or your pizza party, but thanks for giving us 33 years. See you later, buddy. You work your ass off. You're an engineer, or you're this, or you're that, for some company like IBM. Or maybe you worked for the government. You worked for NASA. Now, those guys are kind of cool. I think anybody who's a government contractor on some level, when you're doing something that's actually, forwarding humanity, forwarding the United States, then I guess it's kind of cool. And then we have to think about DARPA, what they're doing. Genetic manipulation. Dude, they can now see you. This is crazy. They can now see you. This is true. You should look this up. With your Wi-Fi router in your house, they can see you and where you are in relation to the wavelengths that are coming out of it. I swear to you, go look it up. It'll freak you out. And they can easily see where you are in the room. They can even use that same technology now to see your heartbeat. Go look it up. This is real stuff. They can even tell what the gait of your walk is, because each person's gait of their walk is different. Surveillance state, Big Brother is here. I mean, I don't know what more to tell you. You have cameras. There's, I don't know how many now in the United States. And I think that they're doing 20 billion photos per month. And that dictates where you are and where you've been throughout the day. Not only that, I mean, think about your phone. Your phone has the Google Maps, or you have, Apple. They know exactly where you are, what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're eating, where you're shopping. We do it. We give it away for free. Take pictures of it. Say, hey, I'm here at this location. We're getting this new thing on the internet. It's the social police. The social police. And they're making money, bro. The social police are making money, not the First Amendment auditors. No, 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 no. These are people who specifically go off and out into the internet and find really just travesties of life. People who are just stupid or assholes, whatever. And then they make a whole video about that one person and what they did on camera and how it's going to ruin their life. And you should say nothing on camera. What it does is it's starting to create a social normative of being able to tell on each other. I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to bring the internet on you. Bring the internet on you. That's the new thing. That's it's Chinese credit score system, bro. Don't you understand that that's what that is? It's like these people are buying into the Chinese credit score system, and then they're starting to be like, oh, let me make money off of it. And they make money off. There's a guy who has a whole TV show now. His name's Tizzy da whatever. Or the girl who does Trash Tuesdays and brings out the trash. And it's people who are commenting on her shit. Like, you posted stuff on the internet. You did. And then other people freely said nasty shit on your page. And then you got so angry at it that you had to come out and pull out the and look at who they are and go search on their pictures and find out what they're all about. Those crappy people. Because I'm over here just trying to live my life and be a good person. What? Do you even understand what's going on? Do you even see that? No, you don't. No, you don't. What you do is you see, oh my God, she's so strong and she's so right? Because like she's doing the right thing. She's putting those people in their place. Because, each one of us need to put people in their place. We need to be the Karens of the Karens. Because no, we don't need Karens. No, so we should have the Karen police, which are like Karens, but not really, because we're doing the right type of Karens things. We're not going to get overwhelmed with that. No. I'm not a Karen. That's a Karen. And you get paid for it. You get thumbs up for it. What happened to eye for an eye? What happened to the First Amendment right? Freedom of speech. The freedom of speech is there so that other people can look at those assholes and go, that's an asshole. But you don't have to point it out. You don't have to go out of your way. They're going to get seen. They already did the job, right? They already put it on the internet. Somebody else already posted it. But you have to go out of your way to repost it. Make content out of it. Look, do you. Make your money. I ain't mad at you. Not really mad at you. I'm just saying, look at what it creates. Look at the macro of these things. Stop looking at the micro of things. Because that's what you guys are doing. Many of us who are the 40-hour work weekers, you're so hyper involved in survival that you never have the time to think or breathe. You don't even have the time to 1 second of anything. It has to, soon as something that just doesn't fit, you immediately go, oh no, hot potato, get it the fuck out of here. I don't want it in my neighborhood. I've got fences and I've got gates. And I've got people standing in front that say, hey, are you supposed to be here? Let me look at your ID. Because you're a guest. Guest on the property. We allow you to be here. It's not the same anymore. Not that I'm trying to be like, oh, I wish it was the same as it used to be. No. I mean, this idea of safety for surveillance is scary, guys. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is that as long as we keep towing the line, they're going to keep feeding us worse and worse crap because they've done it. It's been proven. Look at the food that we have in America. 90% of the stuff that we make here in the United States is not allowed in other countries. It's got too many chemicals in it, bro. The number one country in the world is also the fattest country in the world. We're all fat people trying to take Ozempic to lose weight and then having weird stuff happen to our bones. Look, I don't know what to tell you, what to say. I don't know. This is all from Network. 1976. Such a good script. I wish I had it in front of me. But it's something to the effect of everything's fucked up. Everything's all screwed up. And we're all so scared that we hide within our homes and say, please don't bother me. I'm doing good. Don't put me in jail. Oh, sir. Oh, slave owners. Almost feeling like that. Almost. Because those who do right and those who do the thing, look at the guy just at the pool, the reflecting pool. Guy didn't gash the reflecting pool for 200 yards or 300 yards or 500 feet or whatever it was, dude. Gets thrown in jail, gets his name run through the mud. What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? Nothing. And he's made to look like an animal. And then everybody else, oh, yeah, that guy, look at that guy. I can't believe he scratched it. Can't believe he did it. What was he thinking? Cutting the memorial pole? Oh, come on, dude. Guys. I mean, it's almost like, it's like, to me, it's a form of blasphemy, bro. For everybody in this existence to be like this. It's like the people who are out on the street who you are the ones calling kookity poo-poos are the ones who have actually awakened to the fucking craziness of what this has become. It's not until your insurance fails, it's not until you don't have when you need, and the cop throws you in jail for something you didn't do, or like this movie that just came out about a woman who was basically homeless living in her car. She gets a job, the car gets stolen, and the tow company charges her $20,000 for a car that they sold off for $175. Whole movie based on this whole story. And yet, I gotta go to work and pay my bills, and I got to pay the taxes because the taxes are important. I need to be a good person. I need to be a good person. I got to go to church on Sunday. I'm a good person. Bro, that's not it. Guys, that's not it. I'll ask again. What are you living for? Like, really, 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 what are you living for? What are you giving to this existence? Other than just being a person that follows along, pays your taxes, goes, other than, if you're not doing something that's absolutely tremendously awesome for your community and the world that you live in, what are you doing? You're surviving. You're not thriving. That's not thriving, friends. That's not thriving. That's survival, because you don't have the time to do for your families, friend. They don't have time either. They're lost trying to figure it out. Friend of mine living at home, all is well, had neck surgery, not feeling fucking great. And then all of a sudden, somebody slams into the side of their house. It's a real story, by the way. The whole house shifted. It's now unlivable. Do you think the insurance company is going to give them a good rate on that house? Let's be honest, folks. Let's just be real, folks. When you're in the hospital and you really need your insurance, don't they come, well, we don't, maybe, but, we don't. And did you know that every single major insurance company takes money from the government that is supposed to be subsidized to you, but instead gets put into the pockets of those who are at the top, 32 million, 150 million a year? A year? Money that you'll never see in your life. You get paid 30,000, you get 50,000, 120,000, 250,000 a year. A year. Well, these guys are 35 million, 28 million, 2.7 million per year. And yet you're like, I gotta work for them. I gotta do good jobs. I gotta do good job. Good job. Because when I go do good job, people are gonna treat me like, I'll be treated so well. No, you won't. You'll be treated like crap. As soon as you come out of line, you're gonna get fired. As soon as you don't pay your bill, your phone gets turned off. As soon as something you don't do right, out. And I bring back Vegas. I bring back what's it going to be like in the future. Vegas is showing it to you. They don't care about you unless you have money, and it has to be the stupid right kind of money. You need to spend $1,000 a night, at the very least $1,000 a night, just to get to where you want to be, to where you're comfortable. Because if you spend anything under that, $250 a night, that's crap, bro. They make that in 2 seconds on a fucking roulette wheel. Pop, pop, $250. Pop, pop. That $250 don't mean crap to them, dude. You don't mean crap to them at $250. If you're spending $1,000 a night, maybe, then you get a cool room. You got like a little refrigerator with stuff inside of it. Don't open it. Don't touch the little square thing with stuff on it. Don't touch it. And you have to pay for the refill. But if you're rich, you don't care. You're rich, you're like, that's $250. Fuck it, I spend that on a fucking roulette wheel. You get where it's coming from now? Because if you're not at that level, you're at the small, tiny, poopy poop level. You're at the, I don't know who I am, why don't they love me? Why don't I have hot water in my room? Because you're in the section of the hotel that they're remodeling. And every once in a while, there won't be water there. And then when there's a complaint, they don't care. Why? Because the way that it works in corporate world is that the rooms are bought out by corporations who are in conglomerate with each other. State Street, Vanguard, BlackRock. So they don't care about you unless you have enough to play. So they are catering to those who are in the top 10%. So if you're not in the top 10%, fuck yourself. You're a peon. You're below them. You're underneath them. You have to pay for the experience to be with them. They have to pay for the experience to be with themselves. That's why they pay for the groups or they pay for the things, but they have the tens of thousands of dollars to get to those groups. They have the tens of hundreds of millions of dollars to join those yearly fees. And that's why they hang out with each other. And that's why they keep the secrets to each other. And that's why they give to each other. That's why they have sex with each other. That's why they keep it all within the family. The world of mafia turned into corporate America. It's just sliced cleaner with less drama and trauma on the killing and throwing people in the desert. We don't need to do that anymore. We've got the AI and the surveillance. We've got the big brother. We can just there he is right there. Let's go get him. We caught him. Look at surveillance. It's so good. We're going to stop crime. We're going to make the best humans we can by putting the genetics, using the CRISPR RNA vaccines. We're going to figure out how to use the mRNA Cas9 to manipulate the genome and create the perfect human. The hell does that sound like to you? What the hell does that sound like to you? Because that sure sounds like some Hitler German shit to me, bro. Eugenics? Perfect humans? Transhumanism? Listen, I'm on one level, I'm okay with it. On another level, it freaks me the fuck out. Does, bro. Think about it. I want you to look. I want you to go look this up. I'm not a liar here. Every single thing I tell you is going to be a fact. And when you look it up, you're going to be like, oh my God. They can read your brain thoughts through an EKG machine. AI can deliver the image that you only thought of. True company, another one. There's a new company that's creating these devices, has not been put out yet, has not been fully ingested, but out there, in which they will put somebody in jail and inflict memories into the brain of the person to make them feel as though they were in jail for 20 years. They could do this in only a couple hours. Look it up. Black Mirror episode shit, guys. And I'm not weird when I say this. Look at what Flock Safety is doing. Look at what Palantir is doing. Look at what Ring Doorbell is doing. Look at what the Amazon network is. I'm just saying, that's what these things are. They are these nets that are being created so that you're stuck inside of it. You're already stuck already. You're doing the 40-hour, 50, 60-hour work week trying to survive, make a little extra money. Think about it, guys. I'm not trying to be a weirdo here. I have never tried to, well, I am a weirdo, but I've never tried to really be this guy that I'm being right now. And every time that I do it, I get ridiculed. I get laughed at. I get told I'm psycho. What are you doing? How could you do this? You're going to lose your career. Oh my God, Paul. Bro, I'm done. I'm done. Obviously, I'm done. The one thing that I wanted to do on my birthday, the one thing, so stupid. I've never been, right? So I wanted to go to Magic Live. It's the biggest convention for magicians. And every magician from all over the world shows up, and you get to fucking like hang out and shake hands and be like, oh my God, you know, it's like, it's stupid. It's stupid. I'm a fanboy. I'm a fanboy of magic. Don't get angry at me. I love magic. I love what it does for people. I love the fact that when you see somebody for the first time, see a magician or a child or an adult, and they just can't figure out the trick, and it's just, bro, come on. From a trick, from a little stupid card trick or some kind of something that someone spent their time and energy. They engineered something just so you could go, there is something other than. That's all that it's for. It's so that you can still have this ability to believe that your imagination is powerful, that your internal heart, not the heart, but the real of you is real. That when writing a book or when making a movie or when writing a song, it's real. And that's what I'm asking you guys to do. I've been asking this for 13, 15 years, if not more. What are you living for? Are you, and don't give me, oh, I'm doing the best I can for my family and just trying to survive this thing. No, that's not it. That's not it, folks. I promise you, that's not it. The real life, the real living, the real thing is like this. Oh, it's so good. And it's like real and you can feel it. And it's like the sweat on you and you can taste it. And it's something that you can't explain, but it's definitely not 40 hours a week sitting in front of a computer or being the person who toes the line for a security company or a police officer who's breaking the rules. That's not it, folks. And I know what I'm talking about is real here. I'm not talking about some flighty shit here. I'm not talking about some conspiracy theories. MK Ultra was real. Police doing the blue line is real. Bricks and minifigs, the freaking Lego company. That's real, folks. Do you not see this in front of you? Do you not? How? How do you lie to yourself? How do you do it every day? How do you go to your job? How do you work in society? How do you live every day with this on top of you? This nastiness on top of you. It is your real, it's like you're shitting on your own dignity. You're shitting on your own self every day. You're shitting on your neighbor. You're shitting on yourself. You're not being honest with who you are. You're not being honest with what's inside of you. You're not being honest with how you want to actually talk to the world. You're scared. You're worried. Everybody's going to point a finger at you and tell you that you're wrong. What is wrong with you? And why can't you just have the gumption to be yourself? To really put out the stuff that you really want to put out. The stuff where you want to be honest with the world. You want to let the world know. That's what we're here to do. We're here to inspire each other. We're here to give to one another. Share, love, give, grow. Share, love, give, grow. Do you have in your heart Elon Musk as your savior? Or do you have a guy named Jesus? Or a guy named Moses? Or a guy named Muhammad? Or a guy named Abraham? Or a guy named Gandhi? Or a guy named Martin Luther King? Do you have those people in your heart? Because if you have those people in your heart, the ones that actually mattered in this world, then what are you doing? Then what are you doing? What are you doing? And how could you live any other way? How? I'm begging anybody who's watching this, bro, clip the fuck out of this, bro. Clip the fuck out of this. You want to say that I'm a 50-year-old fucking losing my shit on the internet? Go get it, bro. Pimp it. Pimp it to the world. Let finally somebody come out. Let finally somebody be honest and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are the ants. They are the pieces of shit. We are the ones that matter. We are the ones that freaking keep the infrastructure running. It's not them. We are nothing but peons to them. They don't give a crap about us. They give us $100 as we park their car. $100, which means absolutely rape shit to them, bro. What's $1 million in seconds? 17 days. 17 days. What's a billion? 32 years. 32 fucking years, bro, or 37, something like that. What's Elon Musk worth? 4,700 and something fucking years. That's how much money these people have, bro. And you don't even have a day. You don't even have a day, and you give them your life. You give them your energy. You give them time away from your family. All for them to screw you in the end. All for them to take away from you in the end. Your insurance, your business, everything. They'll take it all from you. And they'll do it smiling and with the best HR attitude, okay? Look, we're doing this because you are not worthy, okay? That's why. It's not your fault. It's not you. It's not us. It's you. Sorry. You don't fit. You don't fit. So, sorry. That's going to happen to you. And if it hasn't happened to you, it will happen to you, whether it's on a phone call with AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, or any of the other fucking companies, or it's your light company when you didn't, your credit card didn't go through and bloop, your lights are out. It's like, what happened, bro? I don't know. I have it on auto pay. And then when you call, you're like, oh, hey, I had an auto pay. Well, I'm sorry, sir. It seems as though our system took you off of auto pay, and you have a bill of $275. Would you like to pay for that now? Yeah, dude. Yeah, please. Can you put me back on auto pay? Okay, sir. We have you back on auto pay now. Okay. Meanwhile, you're out the $300 worth of freaking groceries. You have to go back to the thing. Do they pay for that? No. Do they make a mistake? Yeah. Is it your fault? No. Sony gets hacked. 2.5 million people's information, social security numbers, credit cards, phone numbers, addresses. I got screwed. I'm just got hit by something. Oh, you should have LifeLock and Interlock and this, that, and the other. And why are you not paying for that, poor person? Because if you're not a poor person, you'd be able to pay for LifeLock and Incogni and make yourself disappear off the internet. But since you don't know how to do that, and you don't use a VPN, and you don't pay the extra $100 a month for the security, then you are a peon. You are a piece of shit, and you should have gotten hit by those damn hackers. Damn those hackers. Oh, was it under $10,000? I'm sorry. Us, the police, can't do anything, and neither can the FBI, because we don't care about anything under $10,000. Corporations pay for it with the insurance. And the truth be, do you want us to waste that much time and energy on a $10,000 bullshit thing? What's worth $10,000? It's not worth anything. Think about it. We're in a $250 trillion world. That's what it is. $250 trillion all around the world. You add it all together. Perfectly right. Something close. Nobody. Nothing. No. Still, I've got to go to work. I've got to pay my bills. I've got to do the insurance. I almost comically feel bad. And that's horrible to say, dude. That's horrible to say. Because you're my brothers and my sisters. You're my family. You're the people that I actually care about. Even the ones that I've never met before, and even the ones that fucking hate me, I worry about you and your soul. I don't really worry about mine, bro. I'm lost already, bro. I came in lost. I'm lost already, dude. I didn't fit here from the get-go. 6 years old, I saw the system, and I was like, no. I've been a psychonaut since I was 14. I've done months and months of ayahuasca ceremonies. I've done Buddhist chanting. I've got a great life, bro. I lived the life that all of you wish you would have lived. You wish you would have had the balls to go traveling around the world and backpacking and just having a deck of cards and surviving off of nothing. You wish you would have done that. You wish you would have lived on a sailboat. You wish you would have had your own yacht. You wish. Instead of living. It's not my motorcycle downstairs. Not my motorcycle. But fuck all. It's a fucking really nice Indian fucking motorcycle, bro. And I've been riding it like a fiend for the last week and a half. Is it mine? Nah, but am I experiencing it? Fuck yeah. It's the same thing as a jet ski ride, but I'm not paying. Holy shit. Why am I getting it? Why? I don't know. Maybe because I'm just a good person that just tries to be a good person to other people and does good things for other people. And I don't charge most people. I just do it for free. And then when I'm in trouble, those people who I've done something for free, they go, dude, you're having a problem. I need to help you out. Here, let me give you some money. And I don't ask for it. I don't want to ask for it. I don't like asking for it. And it's not that money's bad. It's not that I don't want the money. It's not that I don't want the recognition and the fame. Who doesn't want that, dude? Who doesn't want to be like and fed? Look at what happens to those who are pet and fed for so long. Look at your Jim Carrey. Look at anybody who became famous, rich, got all their dreams. They ran the fuck away. I needed paint. I needed color. Needed color. Go watch the video. It's really good, by the way. Jim Carrey's a badass. But seriously, that's what he did. He ran off and he fucking bought a warehouse and just started painting and fucking went the fuck off for like 5 years painting. Did one project, which is like the weird project that was on HBO, whatever it was. Kind of disappeared, started talking weird at the red carpets. I'm a wisp of nature, a floating fragrance. And you're talking about me being crazy. Fuck off, bro. And he lost his mind, came back, went back, didn't realize he was somebody, figured out there is no such thing as a something or an ego or a being or a thing, and then realized, oh, wait, hold on, what am I doing? And yet, I ask again, what are you living for? What are you doing this thing? This thing that we're inside of, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it to actually grow? Are you doing something inside of yourself that really, really changes the whole entire aspect of the game? Not just for you, but for the other people who are around you? Are you inspiring anybody? Is somebody writing to you and saying you changed their life? You saved them from killing themselves? Are you doing that on a daily basis? Are you out of your mind, angry at the world, saying to yourself, this needs to change? Or are you just going along with it? You're towing the line like the rest of them. You're the one who's like, oh, I don't know why there's problems. Toe the line, toe the line, toe the line. Yeah, I don't know why there's problems. Paul, why are there problems? I don't know. There's problems because we're too scared. There's problems in this world because you're too scared to figure out what would happen without your home, what would happen without a shower, what would happen without food, what would happen? What would happen? Oh my God, what would happen? I would fucking lose my shit. I couldn't do that. I have to pay the bill. I have to have a house. I have to live within society because if I don't, they're gonna look bad at me. They're gonna say oh my God. Like this pressure, bro. This pressure to go to college, this pressure to get married, this pressure to have a child, this pressure to be part of the system. And then at 50, you get divorced and your wife is on freaking, I don't know what freaking website saying, please marry me again. He didn't love me. He left me. Why didn't he love me? When in reality, 90% or 70 some odd percent of all marriages, divorces come from the women. I'm just saying, these are the numbers, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. Coming from a world where women are like, we don't need men. What do we need men for? I just need a baby maker. Then I can just toss him away, and then he can pay me every month. So I don't have to deal with his fucking man shit. I'll have my little sewing circle of women, and let my little boy run around with girls all day long and not figure out what it is to be a man or what it means to work and do shit. Hard work, oil rigs, metal work, fucking structural shit, plumbing, sewage systems. Freaking rockets. Bridges. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be some misogynistic asshole. Man, women. No, dude. No, dude. No. So sad, dude. We're so sad. The year's 2026. Not 1900, not 1500, not 2000. 2026, bro. We were supposed to have fucking hoverboards and flying cars and the Jetsons, bro. Instead, we have flat earthers and the Nelson Mandela effect. Fuck me, bro. Fuck me, bro. Come on, bro. You got come on. I can't even drink coffee. Fuck my life. Because if you think about it, oh shit. If you think about it, it's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. I just spilled my coffee everywhere, bro. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, dude. That people would do this to themselves to allow it in the first place. But I don't think back in the day people really had a wherewithal of it all. Shit, we're just now getting MK Ultra being real. It's been a conspiracy theory for 30, 40 years. UFOs. Nah, that's not real. Now all of a sudden it's real. Oh, we have some shit back here. Yeah, it's up there. Well, listen, just it's all good. We've been lying to you because we're scared that if you knew the truth, things might get a little weird. And then we have this thing called AI. Crap. And the AI we have today, compared to like even 2 years ago, is crap. It's so crap. It's so crap. Chinese are making better AI than us. You can go get any one of the Chinese models. Go get Kimi right now. It destroys Claude. It destroys Claude. And it's free. You don't got to pay for it. Like people are paying API. They're paying tokens. Oh my God, my tokens are so expensive. I don't know what to do with my tokens. They're so expensive. I'm blocked until 5 o'clock today because I don't have enough money for my tokens. Dude, it's free. AI is free. You can go get open source AI, download it on your computer. Free. You don't have to pay for it. You just want to pay for the name because you want to own a Porsche or a BMW. That's it. You want the Lamborghini of fucking AI and you don't even know how to fucking use it. I have to have Claude Anthropic. I must have the ChatGPT. Because if not, I'm not cool like my friends are cool. I must be cool. And I must go and work and go 40 hours and pay my taxes and buy the Gucci and buy the Prada and I have Porsche and Lamborghini. Look at me. Picture. Look at me. I'm so cool. Look at me. I show off. I do good. And because I do good, I have lots of things. Lots of houses. Me have 10 houses. Me have 20 houses. Me, I have 1,000 houses. Because I cool. Because I know how to use the system. Where you stupid people, you don't know how to use system. You stupid. You never learn. My daddy taught me. You stupid. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. Tell me. I dare you. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing that everybody else does. And you're going to say, oh, well, Paul. Well, wait a second, bro. You're putting way too many things together. And there's not some grand conspiracy thing here, Paul. There's not some Illuminati group. That doesn't exist. You're crazy. Cool, dude. I ask you to do something very simple. Very simple. Go look up anybody and everybody that is documented who's been in the 32nd to 33rd degree Freemason. Look up people who have been in the Skull and Crossbones. Look at people who have been in the Bilderberg group. Look at people who have been documented as being at the Bohemian Grove. Look at the people who have been documented as being at the Epstein Island. Look at the people who have been documented and actually on the island, not the fucking bullshit flight log. Okay. Look at the people who are actually involved to Peter Thiel's 200. And now, once you've done that list, tell me that doesn't cross-pollinate within politics, within money, and within war. Tell me. Go ahead. I dare you. Because you're going to find out. You're going to find out what everybody doesn't want to either find out or already knows and is too scared to talk about, or is too stupid to talk about, or I don't know what the fuck to tell you. All I know is that it's right in front of you. Right in front of you. I plead the Fifth Amendment because of counsel. Are you wearing a tie? I plead the Fifth Amendment because of my counsel. Are you a man? I plead the Fifth Amendment because of my counsel. Did you have anything to do with, I plead the Fifth Amendment to my counsel? People are having less than 2 babies around the world. Now, I need you to understand something. No matter what has happened throughout like the population of the planet, we've always had children. Do you know how much you have to manipulate and mess with the psyche of an animal for it to stop populating? Do you understand what that means? And this isn't just happening because of finances. This isn't just happening because of social economic. This isn't happening just because of a spiritual, this, that, and no, bro. This is around the world, not just Western civilizations, bro. Around the world, second world, third world countries. They used to have like 6 and 7 and 8 children. Block down to 1, 2, maybe. It's cool, bro. All gonna go back to normal. Don't worry. You're stressed out over stuff, Paul. What are you doing, dude? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Why you gotta be a hate monger, bro? They talk about eugenics. Crazy, bro. What are you talking about? They're not talking about. There's no guy named Brian Johnson trying to find the perfect freaking genome strand. Nah, that's not real, bro. What are you talking about, bro? There's no such thing as this thing called enhanced games. No, that's not real, bro. Eugenics, it's crazy, bro. Neuralink, that's not real, bro. What are you talking about, man? Come on, bro. Palantir, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, those aren't real, bro. Crazy, bro. That's not interconnected at all. Those names don't exist together at all. Nah, not at all, bro. You're crazy, Paul. You've lost your shit. You have lost your shit. I do have a small smidgen of coffee in here with tobacco because I don't know what happened here, but there's one little thing of tobacco. See a little tobacco? Do you see it? A little tobacco. We got it off though. That's not an ant or an insect. Definitely was not an ant or an insect, so don't worry. Safety first, folks. Safety first. I'll ask one last time. What are you living for? Are you doing something that's going to help? Or are you living in a first character syndrome where you think everything revolves around you and you have no reason or care to help anyone else? Because all you care about is the money or the fame. I ask that for real. What are you living for? Are you giving to your community? And if so, comment down below. Put it down there. Share the goodness that you're creating in this world. Make it be known. Share it with the world. I want to see what people are actually doing. And it can't be self-interested. Can't be self-interested. Can't be. Now, if you're like, oh, well, I was a victim and I now help others, that's not the same as self-interest, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Let me see it. What you got? What you got?